let's check out the rows of books. Soul coins, a treatsy. Send that to Gale. That one to Gale. Let's read this one. Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence. The soul is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded, for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines of the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be painstakingly written legal document in Infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Which I would expect. Oh, I hate the Windows key. Windows key, the bane of a gamer's existence.
How much farther can I go? Wish I had a bag of holding.
Rows of books. False life, mirror image, speak with dead. Okay, we've got On Death and Resurrection. Okay, so let's read us a book. An excerpt from the ongoing meta text, Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denier for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages. Surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we pushed aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellamvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I can possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it. Oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Interesting. Baldur, Treatsy, okay. Oh, there's a chest. Maybe, yep. there's a chest. The Ring of Flame. What is it? The Sparks Ball. The wearer can't be electrocuted. Let's see. DeHurst's diary. Alright, let's read someone's diary. Crisp cursive fills the pages of the diary, detailing the daily struggle of a cleric of Mistra studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years. To Alturiak, 1481 Dale Reckoning. DR Dale Reckoning. Okay, you two can have your discussion about that. Who would have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary? Not a research journal, but a real diary. I guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. And who would have thought 3 years ago that I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with the other clerics of Mistra, right at the apex of my studies? I have all the pieces, but I have barely started my treatise. No matter, I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you my dear book here, together with the rest of my research waiting to be finished. I should be back before next chess. LDH. Let's see. Alright, well, we've got diary, torches, roll books, missives of Candlekeep, which I'm not really. Tongue of Madness, Tongue of Madness, Tongue of Madness, Brown Flask. Did I just equip that? Yes. Okay, no. Throws in weapon attack rolls and a 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Yeah, send that to Gale. A chance to stun the wielder unless it is a. Okay. Excavation of the Enclave. Alright, let's read it. Elminster said Naloth was a wonder to behold when it floated in Faerun's sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heavens, and yet it fell, just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange, twisted beauty. I traveled here from Harua when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Naloth were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Looters have stripped the enclave of its material wealth, destroying much of its esoteric riches in the process. I've found arcane books used to make campfires, their magic lost now to the ages. I have met some Shadovar here whose interest aligns with mine, and we have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we uncover. Ooh, a door. Not sure that's a good thing. Oh, there's a secret door back here. And apparently we have failed to find every single time. No? Nope. Definitely not a secret door. Can't even click on it. Hmm. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, one of these things. Okay, so let's look around again. A pile of books. Nothing in it.
Here we go.
Wooden barrel. Okay, okay. Nothing, nothing. In case you didn't know, I'm trying to burn this place to the ground by leaving all their candles burning. I really don't want to leave because now I'm like looking at this metal door which leads up to stairs which lead to a rock wall that it's like there's a wall here. She doesn't even climb down the stairs. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, people. Let's. Fine. If you get left behind, not my problem. Oh, there it is. Okay, so. Well, let's light some candles. I mean, of all the interesting things, that's probably one of the more interesting. There's a hole.
I'm way too big.
Yep, you are. Still, this is one of those very interesting. Okay, there's this, but
What's inside?
okay. Well. Oh, gifts and mind flayers. Nope, we're not going to do that. Burlap sack. Destitute clothes. And here I think about the only way you can get good clothing is by killing some rich person and taking their clothes. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. Guess we need to go up one more. Okay. We'll go up one more. Come on, people. Let's move. Let's pretend like we have a purpose in life. I still want to destroy those stupid things. Just from the headache they've given me.
Something over there.
Oh. Okay, so there's a dirt mound here. Let's see what was buried. Rapier, 100 gold, and a scroll of Blink. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay. Pretty sure we've already done all this. Yep. Yep. Oh, let's go get that. We can collect our mushrooms, because, you know, we're not getting shot at. Let's see, everyone, okay. Yeah, we had a tough fight in there, didn't we?
That took the edge off.
Alright, yep. Take a jump. You people are drive me nuts sometimes. You really, really, really do. We're gonna stand here. Why are you not trying to jump?
Something over there.
Apparently, the word of the day is survival.
Something over there.
Well, we're gonna try something. Started a conversation.
The craft is ready to sail.
Yeah, game of the year. That's a good question. Did Baldur's Gate deserve it? Hard to say yes, hard to say no. What? Yes. I don't know for sure, no. Yep. The roads are ugly. Alright. Well, metal trunk. Did we not loot that? Apparently we did not. Huh. So what are these?
The boat floats in the murky waters.
Oh, okay. So we can take those instead of that one. Whatever. Well, let's see. Okay, where are what? I don't know what you were asking about where what were. Um, let's check. That's not what I want. Oh, maybe it is spelled. No. Journal. I'll find a cure. Travel through the Underdark. Travel through the mountain pass. Embrace your potential. The history of Prince Orpheus. Free the artist. Rescue Wolverine. Rescue the Grand Duke. Find the Night Song. Particular book. Chosen of Shar. Alright, well, most of these quests are actually definitely past where I'm at. Yep. So, we're moving into probably one of the most annoying points in the game. Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking. What you missed is character creation. I don't know. Oh, the most annoying part? No, finding something like a brick wall that you're positive is a secret chamber and you can't get
I'll
through
give it
it.
a shot. Time to press ahead.
Let's see. Let's read the
We
plaque.
offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
There's a dead person here. And they have stuff. Useless stuff, but they have stuff. that elevator goes back down. What does this plaque say?
We
Oh,
offer
there's a
our
chest.
pain to the Lady of Loss, that she may truly know her faithful.
Okay. Hi,
Looking
Madala.
ahead.
See this?
Maybe I can
Open it.
crack that open.
Let's see. I'll give you guidance. What do they got? They've got a potion of invisibility. I guess it's like they knew it,
These things have
that
stayed
goes down to the
interesting.
Underdark. Give her the arrows. Add to wares because it really is just wares. Okay, this is the Sparks Wall. Oh, what do I got? Ring of Mind Shielding and Flinging. Yep. I don't know what Voice of the Circle does.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Don't mind if I do.
Yep, Dark Justiciar. Alright, well. Let's go take a look what's down this hallway, full of roots. So, there's a dead person here, because, you know. Wall of Fire, orders. So, read the orders. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I can't help but feel excitement. What might we find here that Ketheric created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's use. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I am not as experienced in such matters as I wish to be. I set the explosives with care, though I admit I am almost afraid to detonate them. There's no telling what power those cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I have set things up correctly. Absolute, protect me. Well, obviously, you're incompetent, because you're now a corpse lying here. But hey, thanks for blowing this doorway open for us so we can get out. And now we have to do...
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place. I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Darkness or not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
Moving ahead.
Yeah, I agree.
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
Alright, so you're gonna not quite make that, but
This place is heavy. I'll go this way.
yes, yes, I know, Ms. Shadowheart, you suck. You really do.
Don't be shy. Hey.
Let's move.
Never wanted the easy path.
Still alive, so that's progress. At the ready.
Got to press on.
Yes, yes, Shadowheart, we're all very impressed. You don't care because the Shadow Curse doesn't affect you because you don't understand why. And that's fine.
What to do? One day I'll catch a break.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? There's come closer. Hands up. Jonas, move in.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here. Where are you? Jonas, can you see our torches? I can't see anything. Something's wrong. Follow my voice. Come back to the light. Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas? Jonas.
Harpers, you heard the woman. To arms!
Shit. Jonas took Jonas. Make every strike count.
Jonas, no!
Oh, well.
Finish them off!
I would love it if someone.
Onward in her name.
Okay, there you guys are. Hanging out well out of range of combat. Yeah, man.
Light on my feet.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
On my way.
Alright, Shadowheart, you know what? Do you have daylight? You have daylight.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Shadowheart, you got some healing? That's not what I want. Cure wounds, that's what I want.
Take you.
Still breathing, despite everything. These boots have seen everything.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
That's a battering ram.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
Nope, here we are.
Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Easy. She's with me. Come. Jahira.
Thing is, I was never fond of Jaheira in the first one. Sabrar is a little nicer.
Hello.
Absolutely.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Yeah. See if she can do it, but let's see. So advantage in the 15. Well, there's the 18 I needed.
Stand down! Or we'll put you down! I'm not interested in the Absolute's manipulations. Harper's cut this true soul down!
Stop! What's she doing? She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Yeah, might as well.
What in the hells is that thing?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Gammon might be knocking around
All
here,
right.
right?
Well, let's talk to Karlach, huh?
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Not personally, I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
I do appreciate Garlag. Oh, there's the waypoint. And a barrel that go boom.
Let's say hi.
Oh, that one don't go boom, it just goes splat.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but At this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Alright, well, that's done.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
Interesting. Yeah, what do you mean?
Hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you.
When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful.
Infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant.
It'll kill you if you lack technique.
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Alright.
Some of us had it easier than others. The baker, the schoolmaster. When Elturel was swallowed up, they could do little but survive. As for me, I won't say I enjoyed my time there, but it was certainly instructional.
Yep, let's see what you have. Add wares to offer. Oh, what do you got? You've got Darkfire Shortbow, you've got Chargebound Warhammer, bunches and bunches of arrows, and just about every piece of goblin weaponry I've sold you. Oof. Clutching Umbra, Warpick, Thornblade, Thermodynamo Axe. Sword of Life Stealing. Wow. That is a one-handed short sword. And breastplate, chainmail. Let's see. Alright, well. Hold on to that. Tarnished Charm. Like, no offense, dude, but I definitely want the money. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. For her. Oh, should have remembered those. Hyena here. Not sure why I still have that. Okay. We'll take that one back for sure. Because someone might not have a ring.
What's cooking?
Won't stop me yet.
Oh, she's a missing ring. Detect that. I really have no use for it. Okay, so we're gonna have to buy something. 972. Alright, well, that'll do.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
What to do?
Alright, well, let's do the level up, and then we'll actually get to maneuvering and beating things again. She got remarkable athlete proficiency. Alright, she's get feral instinct. Alright, well, we'll accept that. Okay, she needs to select a spell. Enhanced leap. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, what do you have to say now, Carlex?
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Alright, well. You are so battered.
Take you. Alright.
Alright, well, we'll have to go with that. That's funny that I revert back to that.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, it says turn back at once.
Something good here,
Never
I hope.
mind. And they've got mines. I guess they're cautious. Don't blame them.
No one back home will ever believe this. Couple turns.
Could have sworn I said lockpick, but okay, apparently I didn't. 2/17.
No time to rest.
Let's see. Rippling Force Mail. Interesting. So that's, well,
Attention.
$18. Okay.
Marching.
Ah, come on.
Wish to live in more
Switch
interesting
characters,
times.
thank you. Oh, look, a torch. Let's light the torch. Okay, fine.
Breathe deep and move. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Jahira's godsend in the flesh. Pleasure to have you.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate can't. If you have
Something over there.
So many of these piles of dirt.
recover. But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
As I listen.
Let the Duke rot in prison while
random pile of dirt. What? Why?
Please, I just want to be alone. Gone? Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up, cut us up, said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Towers. I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis. Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye. Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him.
Alright, yeah,
It's hard
I'll
to
do my
imagine him
best.
making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, well, we're nothing if not persistent. And maybe a little bit deadly.
Patrols report more activity.
What a vicious-looking creature.
Preparing to march.
I swear its eyes are following me.
Seems that way.
What a vicious-looking creature. I swear its eyes are following me.
What a vicious-looking creature.
Premium trinkets and
I
doodah.
swear its eyes are following me.
Look at the size of that thing. It could eat a person whole, or a double portion of children.
I'm watching you, buddy.
Can't give up now. Don't waste a step. Anything of use?
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Something's on my mind.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye. Not a battle she's likely to put to song. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now.
Yeah.
I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children? Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Don't be shy.
Please.
Have a gander.
Be welcome. Have a drink.
My gods!
To your very good health.
Yeah, that's
Bottoms up.
unfortunately Sabrara.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
You want to deny the parasite has any sort of hold on you, but somehow you can't. Jahira spots your confusion, and her eyes narrow.
It's the wine. I added a herb to your cup that betrays your lie. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him exposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Kedrick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. The same
Again.
way he dealt with my arrow in his eye. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers,
Whoops.
posing as a
Accidentally
true
bumped
soul.
the spacebar and skipped.
Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Gadrick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gadrick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then,
it is.
we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
No, 3 is really her.
You're made of sterner stuff than me, then. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
How about some water, Mr. Roland?
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask for it.
Don't be shy.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jahira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried.
Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
All right. Well.
Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
And this is, yeah, might as well get this part over and done with.
Far from it. We need a way to keep them home. I have to find it. What I won't do is send any more of our people.
If it decides to let us. Alright, there we go.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Now, here's where we can't let her die. If it loads. There we go. Flaming fist.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive. We are all alike in her service. Do as I say. The rewards will be great.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has.
Oh, those are
Time
amazing.
to go, Isabel.
Okay, so you are. Well, let's see. Who's that? That's that guy. Think. So, let's see. Yeah.
Come along, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Well, let's start removing things from the fight.
Take care.
All right. Yep. Let's, like I said, move you out of my way. Oh, well, let's smack you with a pummel strike. Worth a shot. Alright, well, let's Spirit Guardians. Beacon of Hope, Blade Ward, Hold Person Daylight, Death Ward, Guardian of Faith. Oh, well. Oh, interesting. Always prepared. Let's see. Let's arrest.
Once we're alive, ahead is lost.
Well, then stop hitting her.
Serene she might seem. My finger has fangs.
Yeah, let's try and get you out of the picture, but we need to do some damage to you as well. Why are you running away? Like, why is it? Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Under their noses.
Heading there.
What path lies before me? Have to keep going.
Oh, right. Well, let's see if she can throw it far enough. These just weapons. Mm-hmm. She's gonna lose rage. Just like him, he's not gonna be able to keep his rage.
Moving.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Kedrick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have
Sadly, she's lying.
I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
Maybe we should ask someone else. No one cares. No one but us.
He may know a way through the curse.
Light on my feet.
I knew Marcus well. Never suspected a thing.
city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Merciful Timora. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since Elturel. But I'm not pinning all my hopes on you. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements.
Yes.
The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
All right, well.
I half expect to die trying, but I prefer that to standing on the sidelines while you risk everything. My role here is limited. I can be put to better use convincing the Council to send reinforcements to help rescue the Duke. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketherick throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. I never really told you the story of me and Gortash, did I? Let me set the stage. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Gortash. I respected him so much at the time. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. I never found out what Gortash got in exchange. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Yeah. Let's see.
No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
No one cares. No one but us.
The cultists are among us and you want to chat. Let the professionals handle this.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Because my medicine is so high, and it's gonna give me a 5, so can't work with a 5. Always lovely dice.
You notice nothing that might indicate a prognosis.
Well, maybe a little better this time. And that'll be enough.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
What's that in your pocket, sir?
Leave now.
Alright, let's read the letter. Claim objective information about the current activities, Moonrise Towers, and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration as yet. Long-standing devotees indicates a Sharan enclave might be. Huh.
It doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
What happened to you?
Oh, wrong thing. We'll go to camp, because I think there's something in camp that helps with that. Wow, everyone is standing right on top of me. There we go.
What's up for discussion?
A House of Healing, huh?
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Okay, there we go. Of course Halson knows something.
Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mole.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it.
Okay.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Okay.
It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole
Huh.
needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Okay, so as far as I can tell.
What happened to you?
Corpus, invisibility, blur. Well, that, as far as I can tell you, can just sit there on him.
Maybe we should ask someone else. Who? No one cares.
Oh wait, we need to talk to Jahira again. Because we always have to keep going back and forth between 10 people. Go talk to this person. Now talk to this. Talk to this person. Go talk to this person. Talk to this person.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Agreed. We must end the threat at Moonrise altogether. With your help, we stand every chance of doing just that. I trust that you will.
Okay.
A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you. Then speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
I don't need the where have I heard your name before. It's literally one of the things. Karlak literally went on a gushing spree about it.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it. Quit it. Alright, what do you got? A ton of gold. Bunches of arrows. Oh yeah, this great axe. Which is probably one of the best weapons you can get your hands on at this level of the game.
Okay, so what's this? 8 to 18. That will still be 8 to 19. We're gonna keep that, but we'll sell the Doom Hammer as well. So we'll barter that. We'll get an X. Hat of Uninhibited Kushigo. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'm not sure I want to try and go back. The Incandescent Staff. Firebolt, Fireball. Half plate. Plate. Bark Skin. That stuff. Shade Clinger. Splint. The Mighty Cloth. Yanti Scale Mail. Shield of Devotion. What are you still carrying for a shield? Glowing shield. Oh, that's why. That's actually a better shield. That's an expensive shield. And with just a +2, no. Let's see, Shade Clinger. Oh, that's heavy, that's why. Yanti. Bark Skins, that's the... Yeah, unfortunately that's all we've got to that I'm willing to trade, so
Take care now.
Hey, good looking.
Let's get going.
okay, I guess it's well,
What path lies
even
before
though
you?
we're a little late, we started a little late. I guess we're gonna have to just call it there for tonight. Today, I should say, today. So we're gonna end. And Starfinder will be tonight. Hope you can join us for that. If you're checking this out on YouTube, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. And, well, hopefully we'll see you tonight.